Hey guys, welcome back to another taste test. This week there's only one truffle item. So I made it for myself. Don't worry, my husband's not gonna try it. We also have some special little throw-in add-ons in here that I didn't even talk about in the haul, like a glass of wine that we've already got started on because we wanted to just kick it off a little loosey-goosey, you know? Cheers. We're definitely getting into the holiday spirit now, and since Thanksgiving's over, we've got to enjoy the little things in life, which is wine. So without further ado, let's get started with this week's Trader Joe's taste test.
All right. Ooh, baby, just hold tight. We're up the moonlight. Believe in the magic.
So Tim, how does it feel that you don't have to try truffle products?
Well, okay, let's hold on. I never have to try a truffle product, but I might try it.
Really? It smells really truffly up in here. It
smells really bad. The one redeeming factor is that this is not a texture thing added to the flavor. So we'll see when we get there.
We're getting there.
We're starting off with it?
So I actually made the truffle, it's like a spicy truffle sauce that just came out. So I actually cooked up the world's largest fusilli, and it looks like this. And I just put mine with the new truffle spicy sauce. Tim and Benson get pesto because that's Benson's favorite. So I'm gonna try this right now, and then if Tim wants to subject himself, he can. You like it? Is the noodle good?
Yeah.
So I'm
good.
testing the noodle, and I really like the noodle.
Me too.
So I like that it has a lot of like area for the sauce to get trapped. So the noodle, definitely a thumbs up. It's really good.
Benson was gonna say something.
Yeah, what were you gonna say about the noodle, honey?
This is very good, and I like it. And me too.
Oh, you like it too?
Oh, you too? Okay. All right. Well, I tried the truffle, and it actually has a lot of flavor. So it is spicy, but in the very most minimal way. So it doesn't have like an extreme spice where I'm like grabbing for my water just to like wash it down. I feel like it balances well with the truffle also. It smells more truffly than it tastes truffly in my opinion. So Tim's getting his water ready. Are you gonna try it?
I'm gonna do a little bite.
Okay.
To give a truffle hater's opinion. And also, just for those of you that like to see me get tortured by these truffle and mushroom items, if you don't like to see somebody try something they don't like, go ahead and skip ahead.
He's doing it for your entertainment.
Oh, God.
Even Benson was like, oh, this smells terrible.
I smelled it from across the room. Okay.
It's actually really good if you can get past the truffle.
Jeez. Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah.
It's not that bad. Really? That's not very truffly. Is it?
Girl!
Oh man, well I'll enjoy it for myself. Even though I was like kind of like, oh my gosh, Trader Joe's is coming out with so many truffle products. This one actually is really good. I'm happy that they came out with this one. There's some others that I could say like, you know, sayonara to, but that's actually a good one because of the spice balance. I think it really did you get any spice from it? Like after the initial truffle?
No, not really. I mean, the truffle flavor sits with you.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess I do taste the truffle flavor, but I feel like it goes well with wine. So speaking of the wine, let's get into it. So this is I've shared this in the past, and I feel like this is another great bottle of red wine to put at the dinner table for any like holiday or like special dinner that you're having with friends and family. This is the Corvellia, and it is a Cabernet Sauvignon. It's just a really smooth, easy to drink bottle of wine. I showed the Mayomi in my haul, and I just wanted to like give you guys a little extra. Since you watch these videos, you deserve a little extra stuff. So this is what you're getting. The Corvellia is another great one, and it's about almost like $10 cheaper than the Mayomi. So if you're looking for more of a little bit like under, what is this, $10.99 I think? It's $10.99, so if you're looking for something like under the $15 mark, this is your good go-to for events. And we're just sipping on it and enjoying it for the video or for ourselves. So up next, Tim's gonna go ahead and try well, I don't know if it's new, but the new and improved packaging of the barbecue teriyaki chicken. He cooked this up on the stovetop, right?
Yes.
And how long did it take?
You put it on the stovetop for about 6 to 8 minutes, and then you add the sauce and let it kind of melt down a little bit too, and then mix it up. So I'd say probably about 10 minutes.
And it makes a big batch.
Yeah.
Like, it was an entire pot. So if you're trying to feed your family, I would say you could probably feed, like a family of 4 with some rice on the side?
Yeah, as long as they don't eat like I do.
Well, yeah, a normal-sized family, Tim could probably eat the whole thing. But with rice on the side, I feel like that would be a good combination.
Well, let's see how it tastes, because I think I probably, just based on the smell, it smells delicious. I'll probably really like this and eat the whole bag.
Did you want to try it? No?
I just looking.
You're just looking? That's okay.
It is delicious.
Is it?
This is really good.
Oh, good.
Very moist. The sauce that's in, like the teriyaki, barbecue teriyaki sauce, not really very barbecue-y like, but really good. Teriyaki, oh man, this is good. I'm going to enjoy this.
Great.
For sure.
Well, that's an awesome thing. Comes frozen, so if you ever want me to get that in the future for you when I'm at work, holla at your girl.
Holla.
All right, next up, we're gonna try the apples. Ready to try the apples?
Yeah.
We're gonna try these seasonal Autumn Glory apples. These only come in during this time of year. Go ahead and try it. And Benson loves apples, so he's gonna be the ultimate. Is it good? You like them? Yeah, these are supposed to taste sweet, cinnamon, and caramel. That's like the flavors. Do you get any of those notes of caramel, cinnamon?
I mean, I'm sure it makes a great caramel apple if you were to make one, but it just tastes like an apple to me, a sweet apple.
It's really good. I feel like these are a little more tart than last year, which I actually like because it actually adds some dimension, but they're crisp. They have an amazing sweetness to them. Overall, really good. And actually, there is a lingering, almost like caramel flavor after you swallow it. Do you taste that? It almost like just sits on your tongue for a minute. And I taste like a smooth, like sweet, almost like a caramelly flavor. I do taste that.
I'm not sure.
What do you say, bud?
Yummy.
Yummy, you like them? Now, we have one more new item to try, but I threw in a couple bonus items because I wanted to show what some of our favorites are at this house. So this is the Cachet of chocolates. I talked about this in the haul and I really went over how much I love it. And so I thought, you know, what better way to emphasize my love for this chocolate than to open it in front of you and see us all trying them, because I wanted you to know I'm for real not gifting it. We are keeping this one. And then another one that is just absolutely amazing, the Jingle Jingle. I'm probably gonna pick up 1 or 2 more of these to gift because these are such amazing gifts. My parents love these. Every year I get them for them. But we definitely need to keep one in the house for us, right?
I mean, I love the Jingle Jingle. It is special.
It is special. So we're gonna start though with the new Pound Plus milk chocolate bar. It's caramel, pretzel bits, and sea salt. This is a no joke bar. Let me just share with you how this thing is massive, and it comes pre-portioned, or I should say like ready to like
Crack.
easily crack. There's like little squares. So I just took an individual square for each of us and we each get our own little piece. Go ahead, Benson, take your piece.
I mean, this is more than just bite-sized pieces. This is like a two-biter.
It's thick. Yeah, no, it's definitely not bite-sized, but these are great for if you're baking. A lot of people buy this big chocolate bar to put on their cookies, like, and let it melt down. So there's like a little flavor explosion in the middle of the cookie. I think that's great. I'm gonna try it. Got the salt right away.
Yeah?
Oh wow, pretzel's really good in there too.
Yeah, I agree. I like the chocolate more than the salt and the punch.
You like the chocolate itself?
Uh,
No, I gotta try it with the lime.
Of course.
The ultimate tasting. Oh wow, that's really good. What do you think?
Honestly, I wish it was dark chocolate. I think dark chocolate would be much better. The milk chocolate, it was okay. A little bit more on like the sweeter side, whereas I think that dark chocolate would bring the flavor of the caramel and the pretzels out. But all in all, if I'm not the one designing these, so if it's here in front of me, I think it's delicious. But yeah, it's pretty good.
Well, I definitely think your point is valid because I feel like there's always going to be the people that are for milk chocolate. There's going to be people for the dark chocolate, and there's even a category for white chocolate. I totally agree. I love dark chocolate more than I like milk, but this is really good. I wasn't overly, like, usually milk chocolate is so darn sweet that I cannot handle it. This had such a good balance with the pretzel bits in there that gave it a crunch. The salt really helped enhance the flavor, and you get a little bit of the caramel in the back end, but it wasn't overwhelming, which I appreciate because I don't want something to taste like pure caramel. I like to just have that little hint here and there. I feel like it was really well distributed too, which is important because some of these bars, you get like 6 pieces in a chocolate bar and, you know, half of it doesn't have any of the topping, the other half has like a ton of it. This, I felt like, was really well distributed evenly throughout the chocolate bar, at least the piece that I had. I don't know about you.
Yeah, mine was the same way.
But it had just a really good, just all around good balance, really delicious. I definitely think I'm gonna be making cookies and adding these on the top because I cannot leave this in the house. This is dangerous to leave in the house. Because like Tim said, if it's here, it's gonna get eaten. So,
It will.
Really delicious though. I'm not normally like into the pound plus bars because they're just too massive, but that's a winner. Now we're gonna move on to the Cachet Premium Belgian Chocolate Assortment. There's 24 pieces in here, and there's a lot going on in this one, which I love.
I already know which one I'm going to choose.
You do?
Yeah.
Which one are you gonna choose?
You'll find out.
All right, I'll find out. Okay, hold on. Let me show everybody what these look like. How absolutely gorgeous is this? If you have a big family or you're hosting, how fun is this just to put in the middle of your table and let everybody go to town? Plop some ice cream in a bowl and everybody can pick their favorites. Okay, which one did you want? You want me to read them on the back for you? Okay.
This
Bye-bye.
is the one I want.
That is a hazelnut cream and fouletine. I think that's a good one for you. Tim, which one are you gonna go?
Let's see here. I'm gonna go with caramel and sea salt.
Caramel and sea salt, okay?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna just go with my, I know I love,
There's a no.
the raspberry cream. Yeah, there's a bunch of them.
that's
There's
the
3, I believe
Right.
there's 3 of each
Oh,
flavor.
this one right here.
So I picked the raspberry cream dark chocolate. Tim picked the caramel and sea salt dark chocolate, and Benson picked the hazelnut cream and fouletine milk chocolate. It's good.
Oh my gosh.
This never does me wrong. Any year that I've had this is always my favorite. These are really rich and decadent, so you don't really need too many to like satisfy your sweet craving unless you're like over the top sweet lover or you're like on your period. Are you gonna go in for another one?
No, I'm just reading them. I'm trying to see if they can tempt me enough for a second, but I know I got that Jingle Jingle on deck, so I think I'm gonna hold off.
I'll tell you what, having this wine on the side was genius for all this chocolate because nothing can wash chocolate down better than wine. I don't care if you say milk. No, it's wine. Wine is where it's at. Okay.
What wine?
Well, I guess you're up for a second pour, huh?
I think so.
Here you go. All right, we are here at the end and we are going to open the Jingle Jingle. This is such a fun one because it has literally just a mix of everything and it looks like it's thrown together in a tin like nobody cared, but really people cared because these are like the most delicious
so
flavors. I mean, come on. All you see is a sea of dark and light chocolate. That's what you see. There is, now I'm gonna read what's in here so that way y'all can see. There's milk chocolate candies, dark chocolate enrobed JoJo cookies, milk and dark chocolate mini peanut butter cups. So they got a mix in
Those
that
are
one.
good too. They're tiny little ones.
Yeah, the tiny ones. Milk and dark chocolate covered pretzels. And then lastly, we got dark chocolate covered caramel popcorn.
That's right.
Where are you going in first? What are you digging into? What's
Benson's
Benson
going for the pretzel.
Yeah.
What's this right here?
I think that's a chocolate covered JoJo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
Oh,
are
yeah.
my favorite. I actually really like the popcorn ones too. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Tim, final verdict?
It's a winner. Not surprised. The thing is about Jingle Jingle is you start off slow and then you look back and you're like, oh my gosh, look how much I've eaten already.
I know.
It's a classic. It's delicious. I love it, and it never lets me down.
I want to know this.
Mm-hmm. Took the words out of my mouth. I think that concludes this week's taste test. And
that's it.
this one was a real winner for us because we just basically ate sweets the whole time. Minus the beginning with some truffle products and some meat products and some wine. But I feel like this one was a little bit smoother than last week. You know, we had the little fiasco of the truffle. But thanks all for hanging out, giving us your awesome and positive comments and feedback. I really appreciate everyone telling us how much you like these videos and how much they help you decide what to buy at Trader Joe's, and also for just having fun with us because it's really not that serious. We literally don't take ourselves seriously. We want to have fun in these taste tests and kind of take you guys away from what you're dealing with in your regular life. So if we can give you a little laugh from Tim trying some truffle stuff, like that's our pleasure to do. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.